Hello guys, have you ever worked hard on an idea and then realized people didn't actually need it? Or maybe you created something amazing but users ignored it? That happens a lot, and one major reason is simple. People start building solutions before truly understanding the problem. That's why the first stage of a design sprint is called understanding. This stage helps teams explore the real problem before creating solutions. Instead of asking what should we build, teams first ask what problem are users actually facing. Think about a doctor. A good doctor doesn't immediately give medicine. They first ask questions, investigate, and understand the symptoms. Design sprint works the same way. Before building apps, products, or businesses, teams need to understand who the users are, what frustrations they face, and why the problem exists. Because assumptions can be dangerous. Many startups fail because they build based on assumptions instead of real user needs. For example, imagine a startup in Indonesia wanting to improve online learning. At first, the team might think, let's create a sophisticated AI platform. But after interviewing students, they discover something important. Some students actually need low data platforms, mobile-friendly access, and simpler learning systems because internet connections can be unstable. That completely changes the solution. And this doesn't only happen in Indonesia. Companies like Airbnb and Uber also became successful because they understood real human frustrations first. Airbnb understood that travelers needed affordable and flexible places to stay. Uber understood that people were frustrated with waiting for taxis and uncertain pricing. Great innovation usually starts with understanding people first, not technology first. So what happens during the understanding stage? Usually there are three important activities. First, user research. Teams interview users, observe behavior, and collect insights. The goal is not to prove assumptions. The goal is to discover reality. Good researchers ask why, not only what. For example, if users say, this app is difficult, the next question is, why is it difficult? Maybe the design is confusing. Maybe the app uses too much internet data. Maybe the language is too technical. The deeper the questions, the better the understanding. Second, mapping the problem. Teams organize the user journey step by step. For example, when ordering food online, where does frustration happen? During payment, delivery, tracking, customer service. Mapping helps teams identify where users struggle most. Third, defining clear goals. Not vague goals like we want users to be happy, but specific goals like we want to reduce delivery waiting time by 20%. Specific goals make innovation more focused. Now let's talk about mistakes. One big mistake is falling in love with the solution too early. Sometimes teams already have a cool idea and ignore what users actually need. Another mistake is only listening to internal opinions. Your team is not always the user. What feels easy for developers may feel confusing for normal users. Here's a simple case study. A startup in Indonesia created an app for farmers. At first, the app was very advanced and complicated. But after visiting farmers directly, the team discovered many users preferred simple interfaces, voice instructions, and local language support. So they simplified the app, and more farmers started using it. That's the power of understanding users before building solutions. So here's the key takeaway. Great innovation starts with empathy. Before solving problems, understand people deeply. Observe, listen, research, understand. Because the best solutions are built for real human needs. And that is the foundation of every successful design sprint. In the next stage, we'll talk about ideation, where teams start generating creative solutions based on everything they learned. See you in the next video. Stay happy.